Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Aashi Adani and for today's video I'm comparing two mascaras, the Lash Paradise by L'Oreal and the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. So let's get started. The reason I've picked these two mascaras up today is because this one is for 800 rupees and is a drugstore one, and this one is for 1750 and is not drugstore, and their brushes are supposed to be similar, their wands are supposed to be similar, and the formula is also supposed to be super similar. So I'm going to be trying one on each eye and seeing how it feels. So let's start with the packaging. Now the packaging is pretty similar. I mean, the tubes are different in size, as you can see. The Lash Paradise certainly feels lighter. This one feels a little heavier and a little luxe, plus it has like water droplets on it. So yeah, this one feels a little lighter, and I think this is, I mean, both are easier to carry around. None of them are like, oh my god, this is too heavy, but this one is lighter and this one just feels more heavy and like good material. I have this one in the shade Blackest Black and this one in the shade, it's their waterproof mascara, that's it. This one I don't think is waterproof, so there is a waterproof version, but I have the one which is not waterproof because I like wearing mascaras on a daily basis. So a waterproof one on an everyday would just damage my lashes. As you can see, they're non-existent. So let's start. Okay, I'm going to start by with the wands. So when you pull out the product, it feels like a lot is sitting on the brush. This is what the wand looks like. As you can see, both the wands are pretty similar in size, okay, but this one is straight and this one has like a curve over here, so you can like really go inside your lashes, like in the inner and outer corner. When you are dipping your product in, like this one just feels more liquidy, whereas this one feels a little drier than this one. I don't know, I think this feels a little dry in general. I'm just going to start by lightly applying one coat of this mascara. So see, this is easy to apply. I'm not having any issues. I feel like it's drying down a little bit already. Like it's very dry as I'm applying it. I don't feel it a little like soft or liquidy or anything like that. It feels like it's super dry. Just wiggling it a little to separate the lashes because I feel like they're clumping up a little bit towards the end, and you can see the difference between my lashes. Let's go in with this one off the bat. Only when you take it out you can feel it being a little liquidy. A lot comes off already, like it's a lot of product. But this one is certainly easier to apply and move around because it's a little liquidy. It's not already drying. It feels wet. The mascara feels really wet. Even this one is clumping up a little bit. Maybe a little more than this one. Like this one, I feel like my lashes are more fluttery, and this one they're just like straight up. And I've not curled my lashes because I want to see like how it would perform on my original like proper lashes without any product or anything like that. This one feels darker, but it feels like there's a lot on my lashes. It doesn't feel like natural. Even this one is not super natural, but this one just feels like it stuck my lashes and then like there are random chunks. I'm gonna try evening that out. But the more I apply, the more I try to separate it, the more product is going on. This feels very like stuck together. So I'm going to go into 2 layers because that's what I usually do because my lashes need that much. I'm going to go in with the Lash Paradise first, and I just feel like it's very crusty because it's already dried, and I'm trying to go on with something wet. Feels a little crusty, but I feel like my lashes are looking longer, much longer than they would otherwise. I feel like my lashes are looking longer, but they are not separated, which is what I'm not liking. And moving on to the second layer, I'm just going to go into a second layer with the Better Than Sex. Again, this one is dried. No, it's not really dried. No. I can still feel like I can move the product around how I like. It doesn't feel like it's stuck together. Okay, now that I've applied 2 successful layers on my lashes, I'm just going to take a spoolie and separate them out because there's a lot of product and I don't like my lashes to look chunky at all. So I'm just going to separate these off camera and get back to you. I hope you guys can see my lashes. I have them separated and this is what it looks like. This is how I would ideally wear it because I don't like clumpy lashes. So I have separated them using a spoolie. What I can see is that the Lash Paradise was a little drier. So what happened is when I was separating it, the product didn't come off. It was just dry, so I could easily separate it. Whereas this side was so wet that most of the product kind of came onto my fingers. And now when I look at it, this one feels a little crusty. This one is more like wet, so it has dried out properly. This one is so dry that it is more crusty. However, these lashes look longer than this side, I think. I mean, it's the teensiest bit of difference, but I can see it. I can see this one is longer than this one. This one is more fluttered out than this one. This one is just going up. This one is more fluttery and looks more natural, I think. Can you see on camera the lashes?
This one is better.
This one is better, no? Yeah, like you can see this one is turned out better. So earlier when I thought it's quite dry, I think that's a good thing because like then it stays put where it is, whereas when it's wet it takes time to settle down, and it also it moves around basically. Especially when I'm doing a full face of makeup, my lashes will be in the middle. First I'll do lashes, then I'll do lipstick, and then set my makeup, then do the highlighter. So what happens is it will have time to move around, and I feel like if it's wet it has more chances of transferring when I set my face, whereas this one won't. Yeah, I guess that's about it for this video. I would recommend the Lash Paradise over the Better Than Sex. So yeah, I hope you guys like this video and I will see you guys super soon. Bye.